On your driving test, you will turn left here from the road we've just driven past. You will be asked to go ahead at the roundabout, second exit. So look to the left, look at the signage, tells you the location of your exit. On the left here, it tells you the lane discipline of what lane you need to be in. As you're approaching the roundabout, assess the roundabout and see what's going on around the roundabout. See how busy it is, establish what side is busier. Now look to your right, see the red car, then stop, look ahead, look to your right, keep looking, then look ahead, then look to your right, keep looking ahead, make sure your exit's clear, then look to your right. Now look for your safe gap. Once you found it, then you go. Stay to the left, check your left mirror, left signal here. Check your left and right door mirror as you exit the roundabout. Straighten the car, cancel your signal, inside mirror check. Assess your environment, increase the speed if it's appropriate. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and comment. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so we've got two lanes. We're on a roundabout and it's signal controlled. So here you'll see two lanes, both of them going ahead. That means at some point either they've got to merge or they've got to at some point finish. Now you can see these little arrows on the floor. They're telling that person in that lane to come into the lane that we're in. That means you have priority, but you're expected to make lots of mirror checks to make sure it's safe and to make sure it's reasonable for him to come into your lane without you affecting anybody. Now we can see this person over here signalling. Now this would have been a good gap for him to come out. You can see there's nothing on that side, but if it's not safe on the opposite side, they wouldn't go across. So we can see this car here and he isn't pulling out because it's not safe. Now we've got two lanes that develop from here, so this feeds into lane 2. So you can choose what lane you want to go into as you're going ahead. Now this is actually two lanes and it's a single carriageway. So on the left you have two lanes, on the right you have one lane. But the person in that far right hand side lane with that oncoming car, he can come into the lane in the middle as long as his line on the floor is not solid. So the person in that far right hand side lane with them yellow lights that are coming down this road, because we are going up this road, so if he's coming down this road and there's nobody in the middle lane, he can go into that lane as long as there's no oncoming vehicle and as long as the white line is broken and it's safe to do so. Now here, Horsforth, we are going to go ahead. What you've got here is you've got what we call Rodley roundabout. You've also got two lanes that go ahead and it's a signal control roundabout. This roundabout you will have on your test in Horsforth. So we're looking here, we have two lanes. The left lane, the one that we're in now, only goes ahead. It goes towards Horsforth. Lane 2, you'll see the white car signalling. Now he has traffic lights there, so he has to stop. I'll discuss that in a second. Now the lane on the right follows the road ahead. Usually a little while ago, the lane on the right used to merge with this lane and it used to go ahead. But with new roadworks that we had, they've widened the road up, so that lane on the right now continues to go ahead, and the lane on the left that we're in now, this goes towards Horsforth and it also goes towards the ring road. So these two lanes go ahead now, and the lane on the left turns towards Horsforth, as in the train station. So we've got two lanes here and these will merge very soon. So if we look at the floor, we can see the arrows and the person's looking in their mirrors to make sure it's safe, and then we merge here. This crossing wasn't around, it is now, it's a new crossing. So they push the button and then the traffic lights will go red. We would need to stop, the pedestrians would then cross. If you know the name of the crossing, put it into the comments. On your driving test, this is the way you may be coming back on a particular test route. So here you would need to give way to oncoming vehicles. So if that car's coming up the road, you have a give way and so does he. So we're slowing down, looks like he's coming through and he's not stopping, so we need to wait. We then look in our right mirror to make sure it's safe. Once it is, we then go. So we're gonna go now, we can go. So we look in our right door mirror, we carry on going, we look in the left mirror, we come back to our side and we follow the road ahead. You'll find in the morning it's a bit more difficult, especially with taxi drivers who do not yield, they do not give way to you. We follow the road down, and as we're going down this road, we look out for the local bus. We keep a reasonable speed. A reasonable speed on Butcher Hill would be around 20-ish. So we keep our speed low just in case the bus is coming. If you do see the bus, reduce your speed. It's very important that you reduce your speed. And then we've got a bridge to go over. We're then going to turn right at the roundabout. So if you see the bus, you would need to stop on the bridge. You'd have to stop before or after. So we're looking at the car coming, so it's a narrow bridge. We'd need to reduce our speed. So on this roundabout here, we're turning right. So we start our routine from here, check our mirrors, we get our signal on. Then we focus to the right to see who's oncoming from the right, from there. There's nobody coming, so we're going round the roundabout. We're taking a second exit. That's the first, this is a second. That is not a part of the roundabout. At the next roundabout, we're gonna go ahead. So it's a mini roundabout, you need to give way to anyone on your right, coming up and turning to your left, or turning right. So look, we're looking there, there's nobody. He's oncoming, but he's not going anywhere. So we're going, we're not stopping. Because he's not signalling and he's far from the roundabout. At the next roundabout, we're gonna go ahead. This would take you back to the test center. So we're gonna pull the car all the way to the left here, into this left-hand corner. We're then gonna look to our right, down there. When it's safe, we're gonna go. So we're looking at the van, we're looking at the car, and we're going ahead so we don't signal till we exit. We can see the black car that's coming up. Now it looks good, so we're gonna go. We're gonna keep to the far left of the roundabout. We now check our mirrors and signal left. Now we check both mirrors as we come off the roundabout to make sure it's safe. We then cancel our signal. We then follow the road ahead, making sure that the zebra crossing is clear and we don't have to emergency brake. We would need to reduce our speed. We can see a jogger there, nobody on that side, so we're carrying on. As we're going back to the test center, he's then gonna ask you to find a safe place to pull up on the left. So he's probably gonna tell you either to pull up by the chip shop, or they may ask you to park further up. Now we can see the road's clear, so we're gonna pull up just after Woodside Fish Shop on the left-hand side, where that car's parked, where the sign is. So we're not going to signal from here, but we're going to reduce our speed and come a little bit to the left. We're now going to signal left and we're going to pull up behind this black car. There we are, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Now, why do we ask you to do that? The reason for that is to make sure you understand that when you're driving with us, there could be somebody out there that could benefit, and if they can benefit, then why not? Your test center is that white building on the right. Thank you for watching. Hi guys, welcome back. On your driving test, you'll be turning right at the second set of lights. So make sure you're in lane 2 a little earlier, so you've got time to come into this lane. When you get close to these traffic lights, then start your routine, as in your mirrors and your signalling. We are going to turn right where that green traffic light is now, where that car's turning right with the indicators that are on. So we wait here until our traffic light goes green, then we look in the mirror, see what's going on. We can see the big van behind us. Then what we're going to do, buddy, we're going to move forward once the light goes green, and as soon as the lane opens up, we're going to go into the lane. We're going to make sure all our 4 wheels are inside the lane and we don't affect anyone else. So while we're here, we're looking in our mirror, looking for a cyclist, looking for anyone that can affect what we're doing. And we're also going to minimize our inconvenience to others if we can fit into the box properly. So we're looking in our mirrors, looking for a cyclist, and then we're going to go into this box after this yellow bollard. So we're going to slow down Now we're going to go into the box to the best of our ability. We then look in the left door mirror to make sure that we're inside the bay and make sure we can see the line on the outside of our car. We're then going to go into that lane, so we need to go through them bollards that you can see with the blue arrows pointing at us to go through that point there, where the red man is there. So we're looking in our left door mirror, looking for a cyclist, looking ahead. These are our traffic lights which are on red. We're looking at oncoming vehicles, and we're also looking where we're going, just in case there's an ambulance or an emergency services. So we look there again, make sure nobody's coming. We stay in our lane, we follow the road round, we then straighten up, we look up there again to make sure there's no ambulance flying down the road, check our mirrors and follow the road ahead. This will take you onto the test route, which will take you towards Al Woodley. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and comment.